I'm gonna be honest with you. The first time it's rappers from down South Louisiana that was I'll say it, I'm not dissing them at all. I'm just saying, like, I was surprised to hear when Wayne was doing that.
LA is the epicenter of where gang banging started. The way we do it,
yeah,
gangs is not new,
sure,
in the United States of America, but the way we do it, as far as the culture of Crips and Bloods, is if you're going to be moving to LA and you're going to be moving around LA, you are going to need some kind of affiliation.
Right.
Now, where you take that affiliation is where people start losing it.
Mm-hmm.
If you come to LA and it's a bunch of Crips and Rolling 60s and Bloods and all these different gangs that's in these clubs, and you wearing this bling bling, it's almost like you need security. But where you take it, when you become offensive, disrespectful, and start trying to, overtly be this Mr. Gang leader and gang whatever have you, then you tripping.
Right.
It's like having security.
Right.
If I do the same thing. If I go to New York, I check in with my boys in New York. I go to Atlanta, I check in with them. It's respecting line. I go to Houston, I'm gonna call Jay. I mean, it's just things that I do.
Right. So you're explaining something right now that a lot of people are talking about. Checking in. A couple of weeks ago, named Tekashi 6ix9ine. You familiar with this guy?
Yeah.
The room is already laughing. I said the name, and the room is already laughing. So one of his big things is he's poking the bear. He's saying on the Breakfast Club, 8 million views. He coming to LA. He ain't checking in. He went to Houston. He got into it with the Princess and stuff like that. For people that don't know exactly what checking in is, maybe explain it and tell us what you run the risk of when you don't do it.
Well, let me say checking in is different. I guess it's a different way to say it. That kid is all the way being steered totally wrong. First of all, I don't respect the movement, because if the movement is based off buffoonery, then it kind of stops right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, how can you address buffoonery? You're going to disrespect the whole city and the whole state, and, it's buffoonery. And he says it himself. But checking in to me is about, I'm definitely going to check in if that's the word, because I'm going to let my family know where I'm going, that I'm coming.
Right.
And in the way the gang culture is now in LA, it's almost like it's Crips and Bloods in every state that you can go to now, people who claim affiliated with it. So it's different for me.
Yeah.
But for somebody else, like I said, if you're in the entertainment business and you're moving around and you're disrespecting the culture, it's not good to me. You know what I mean? But I did an interview. I did some of my live about Cardi B. I didn't personally see what she said as being disrespectful. I think that she claimed something, and that's the vernacular that they use. And I feel like it's wrong to jump off on her when it's everybody else doing it.
Right.
And then the next week, somebody else saying the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know her. I've never done no business with her. I don't, I'm not even in the future of doing it. I can't say something but Chris Brown, all the rest of these dudes, who not from LA doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, why does that make her,
specifically wrong?
But I do feel where other people can be offended. So I feel like I can see where they would be offended. Like, no, that was disrespectful.
Yeah.
So I can see that too. You know what I mean? I can see both ends. And but what 6ix9ine is doing is totally different than what happened with her. Because he verbally, and his crew is verbally disrespecting, a city going in. I wouldn't even let nobody who's affiliated with me go and say, muck New York, muck Atlanta, I'm not gonna never do that. I'm not even gonna allow it. You know what I mean? Me being somebody who knows life and death and people losing their lives, I would check my people before somebody else ever gets to check them. You know what I mean? And that shows you where the leadership is in his camp, the people who's influencing him. You know what I mean? That shows you the knowledge and the respect for life that they've been through. They haven't been to multiple funerals, day in, day out. They haven't seen their family fly back in a casket from another city or state that they've been in. You know what I mean? That's a testament to the people who's influencing him.